Hello friends, welcome back to my tutorial series on Android. As you know from the previous sessions, we have developed together a basic version of Simple Counter. Open your Simple Counter project in Android Studio. So this is the project we have coded till now. Let's run this project once more to see how far we have come. Click on the Run button. You can see the app is running on the emulator. Right now we have two buttons and a text view. Also, our app's functionality is running smoothly. When we press this plus button, the counter increases, and when we press this minus button, the counter decreases. Still, the UI is nowhere close to the app I showed you in the introduction session. The link to that session is in the description box below. Open activity main.xml file. So we have a text view and two buttons here. What else can you observe apart from these two elements? If you look closely, both the text view and the button elements are enclosed in another element called linear layout. So what is this linear layout? If you remember from the session on activity basics, we discussed that an activity in Android contains views and view groups. Text views, buttons, etc. are the views. Linear layout is the view group. View group, as the name suggests, contains groups of views. For example, here linear layout contains one text view and two buttons. This linear layout is managing the positions of these views on the screen. The linear layout either stacks the views horizontally or vertically. To make it a little easier to understand, consider this small block as text view and these two small blocks as buttons. The bigger one is the linear layout. Add text view followed by first button and then second button all in one row. This is the horizontal orientation of linear layout. Here views are stacked in one row. Another way is to place these buttons after the text view in one column. This is the vertical orientation of linear layout. Here, views are stacked onto one column. Let's see the implementation in Android Studio. Open activity main.xml file, go to the text section, open preview on the side here, increase the zoom if necessary. We can see that the text view and buttons are stacked horizontally right now, one after the other in a row. In the linear layout, we add an attribute Android orientation equal to vertical. Now check the preview. These views are now stacked vertically instead of horizontally. You can even run the app right now and check this change on emulator. These views are stacked very close to each other, but we want the text view to take more space than the buttons. We can do that by using layout weight attribute. The larger the value of layout weight, the larger the space the view has. Let's see that in action. Open activity main.xml file, assign layout weight equal to 2 to the counter text view. As you can see from the preview, the text view is bigger than buttons, both of which have no layout weight set right now. Let's play around some more. Let's make each of these three have a layout weight of 2. So set the layout weight of buttons to 2. Ideally, all three should have become equal by now, but they haven't. So we can make them equal by making their layout height as 0. Do that. See, now all these views take the same amount of space. Another point to note is that all these views are stacked in one corner. This behavior is due to two main attributes called the layout width and layout height. The layout width is set to wrap content. Wrap content makes sure that the width or height of the element is not more than the content's width. Match parent, on the other hand, makes the width or height of the view equal to the width and height of the parent. Go ahead and change the layout width of text view to match parent. You can see that the text view width is now equal to that of linear layout. Well, there are a lot of attributes to play with which can change the behavior of the view and the view object. Apart from linear layout, Android provides other view groups also like relative layout, constraints layout, frame layout, table layout, scroll view, etc. We will touch on some of these concepts later. Right now, we will focus on linear layout and create a final layout for simple counter using it. In our next session, we will create the final layout using linear layout concepts that we discussed today. That's all for today's session. If you have any questions, comments or suggestions, do leave them in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. See you in the next session.